Good evening, Ben Wildman here, manager of Nics FC, but not just the manager. I'm actually a qualified coach, FA affiliated if you must know. Level 1, Level 2, FA coaching badges I've got, you can see the certificate. Also got my youth modules, Level 1, Level 2, my goalkeeper Level 1. Nice! Anyway, today is one of the biggest days of my life when I'm going to whip out the secret weapon, which we've yet to see on a green screen video. This Saturday is the biggest game of my managerial career as we go into a 6-pointer with bottom of the league. Currently in second bottom, and if we win the game and results go in our favour, we leapfrog into third bottom. And I'm going to bring out the whiteboard because this is what needs to happen. Nics FC are the red dots, and I'm going to tell you what has been going wrong with Nics FC. What has happened is, last weekend, for example, we set up in a 4-5-1, defensive midfielder in here, just in front of the defence. But what was happening was, we were sitting so deep, was we were creating unnecessary pressure. These wingers did not have faith and confidence in these wing backs. So as they were pressing, they, instead of the left back marking this player, the wingers would come back in here, and that would mean, and here was me, I was just helplessly chasing shadows over here. These were obviously up front, these are a bit further forward. I was just chasing the ball from side to side here, and that meant they had all this space just past the ball in here, and I was just running from here to here, and it meant that these midfielders had this massive gap in here, if you can see in the whiteboard, this big gap where the centre mids had so much work to do because these guys were playing so deep. It meant that there was a massive space in here where they would just be able to go bang, pop the ball off, players are running in and out, and even the centre back was going waltzing through at some points. It was outrageous. So what I'm proposing, I'm changing the tactics for this game. I'm going to talk about the new formation. I'm going to go with a 4-3-3. This is revolutionary. This is going to change everything. This is going to be the game changer. Doesn't matter what formation they're playing, we're not bothered about them. We're talking about us. You've seen Conte change things at Chelsea with a 3-4-3, allowing his best players to play. Well, Nics FC are going to change the formation to 4-3-3. So what we're going to do is we're going to have myself on the right side, Captain Riley on the left side, striker up front, and then 3 in the middle. Now, this time, what's going to happen is the defenders are going to push a bit higher. So, for example, when they've got the ball in their half, we are going to press a lot higher, which means that 3 in the middle, that means that they have to play it over the top. And I'm much more confident with us pressing a higher line there. If this team, they're not very fast, they're big, they're strong, but I don't think they're going to beat us at pace. So if we push forward, that means it's going to be a lot more compact. When we get the ball, the 3 in the midfield, we can then attack in different ways. We've got Riley going up and down here, myself up and down here, striker up front here. 3 in the middle, they're going to rotate. So if someone's pressing, the other 2 will fill back in here, and vice versa. One goes, the other's going to stay. And I think we've got the personnel in the middle, Johnny Coleman, Tim Murray in the middle, Joel Newell, who are going to be able to play this section a lot better. It's going to be more compact, less running, and there's going to be less ball chasing and chasing shadows at the top. That's what's going to happen. Now, this player will split the 2 centre backs. I don't know who it is right now. This is Monday night, by the way. Monday night is better than MNF. This is better analysis than MNF right here. This player, I've just been splitting it and they've just been passing to the wingers, but the right and left back. But instead, Sam's going to go here and I'm going to go here. So that's going to eliminate that pass to the side, to the left and right back, the full back. And instead, that's going to force them to go in the middle, inside here, or play it over the top. So I think we're going to crack what's been going wrong. The 4-3-3. We're going to have a bit more confidence in our players. We're going to let the left back and right back defend the wingers, and we're going to let the centre backs. We're not worried about our man. We've been too touch tight. We don't need to be touch tight on the halfway line. There was a time when we had a throw in and our centre back was touch tight with their striker. It's our throw in. We don't need to be touch tight there. We don't need to be touch tight. Next thing, goal kicks. We've got a goal kick here. What needs to happen on a goal kick? Okay, we're not going to send it up here because unfortunately we're not winning the headers. Okay, let's try and send it to the corners instead of sending it straight forward. Okay, going forward, what happened last week was one of the centre backs would sometimes peel to the side and push forward and ask one of our centre mids to drop in here. One of our centre mids is the best headers of the ball and he's covering for the centre back. That should not happen. We should be on here and we should be goal side every time. So if in the unlikely event there's a scuff clearance, we're on goal side, and that doesn't mean they're just straight through with a clear chance at goal. So we need to be goal side, and we need to stay there and let our centre mids try and win the headers in the middle. That was the thing. That was a small thing about goal kicks. The ball comes on, we win the ball here. We're a lot more attacking. We've got 3 going forward. It's going to be a little bit like Barcelona, Suarez, Neymar, Messi. Apart from it, probably be Riley, Wildman, Kite. Very, very similar, hopefully. And then break in the middle. We're going to have 2 or 3 of the midfielders crushing the box. Much more attacking, and we're much more likely to score. We've not been scoring goals, unfortunately, in the last few games. We know why. I think the tactical masterclass is highlighting some of those things. So Nics FC, getting to new life. Saturday morning, history is in the making. Hopefully the whiteboard will inspire it. If this doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. MNF with coach, manager Wildman. We'll see you Saturday. Game on.